Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into T20 cricket. You know, the format where everything can just turn on a dime, momentum shifts so fast.
Oh, absolutely. One over, sometimes even one ball, can completely change the feel of the game. It's what makes it so electrifying, isn't it?
Totally. So our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack that first T20 international between West Indies and Pakistan. Happened recently over in Lauderhill, Florida.
Right.
We're going to go through the source material, look at the key moments, the strategies, figure out how Pakistan got that win.
And just to set the scene for everyone, Pakistan did win it by 14 runs.
Yeah.
Gives them a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series and away win, too.
Which brings us to the big questions we want to explore for you. How did Pakistan actually pull off that victory on the road?
Yeah, what were the real turning points?
Exactly. And what does this match tell us, maybe, about T20 dynamics overall, and these two teams specifically?
Okay, let's get into it. So Pakistan batted first. West Indies won the toss. Shai Hope chose to field. Night game.
And straight away, the material we looked at really highlights Saim Ayub. He was the anchor, scored a really crucial 57 off just 38 balls.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And looking at his innings, it wasn't just about hitting boundaries, though there were some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was that disciplined strike rotation. Constantly getting off strike, keeping the scoreboard moving.
Right, which is so key in T20. It stops the bowlers settling.
Exactly. Stops them settling, keeps the pressure diffused across the fielders.
Yeah.
And crucially, it prevents those runs of dot balls, the ones that build pressure and force a mistake.
Good point. And he had support too, right? Fakhar Zaman chipped in.
Yep, Fakhar Zaman, a steady 28 off 24. A really important partnership there to build that foundation.
And then there was that late kick. The reports mentioned Mohammad Nawaz and Fahim Ashraf coming in and adding quick runs.
Oh, yeah, that lower order hitting. They smacked, 58 runs off the last 31 balls.
Something like that, yeah. A massive finish. What kind of impact does that sort of late surge usually have? Mentally, on the chasing side.
Oh, it's huge, psychologically massive. It takes a toter from maybe gettable to, oof, this is tough.
Right.
It forces the chasing team to maybe go harder earlier than they'd like, puts immediate pressure on that required run rate before a ball is even bowled in the second innings. It just changes the whole complexion of the chase.
Okay, so speaking of the chase, West Indies started like a house on fire, didn't they?
They really did. Openers Johnson Charles and the debutant Jewel Andrew, they put on a brilliant stand. 72 runs.
Yeah. The sources say they got to 63 in the first 10 overs, both making 35. What does a start like that normally mean for a T20 chase?
Well, it usually means you're in the driving seat, way ahead of the required rate, wickets in hand. Your middle order should feel pretty relaxed, able to play their natural game. But, and it's a big but,
yeah,
it also means if things do go wrong suddenly, the pressure can ramp up incredibly quickly because you've set such a high expectation. And, that's kind of what happened here.
It absolutely is. The momentum just completely flipped. All the analysis points to Mohammad Nawaz in those middle overs. That spell was just dramatic.
Dramatic is the word. It wasn't just a good spell. It was a triple wicket over.
3 wickets in 6 balls.
Yeah. West Indies went from, 92 for none, cruising, to 92 for 5 in that single over from Nawaz.
Wow.
Just think about that. 5 wickets down. No runs added in that period. Yeah. The air must have just gone out of the place. It's one of those T20 moments, isn't it, that just defines a match.
It really is. It's not just losing wickets. It's the speed, the shock. It completely changes the required rate, the psychology.
Yeah.
Everything.
Forces a total rethink. Suddenly your lower order is exposed way earlier than planned under immense pressure. Nightmare scenario for the batting side.
So that over from Nawaz, plus the squeeze from the other spinners, Mishram was mentioned too, they just seemed to tie the West Indies middle order in knots.
They did. And the sources note the pitch was offering some grip, which definitely helped the spinners.
Right. Pitch conditions.
Crucial in T20. You could see West Indies just lost their rhythm against that spin. And it wasn't just the bowling, was it? The reports also highlight dropped catches from West Indies.
Yeah, that came up. And a lack of rotating the strike too.
Exactly. Those aren't small things in a chase. Drop catches obviously give lives, but failing to rotate strike, that lets the fielding side build pressure, bowl dots, and eventually force those bigger, riskier shots. It really hurt their chase.
Looking at the individuals then, Saim Ayub, no surprise, player of the match, that 50, and then he chipped in with 2 wickets as well. Proper all-around performance.
Yeah, absolutely deserved. Great game for him.
Right.
On the West Indies side, Shamar Joseph bowled well, 3 for 30.
He did. And Jason Holder tried his best at the end, smashed 30 not out of just 12 balls. A real cameo.
Yeah, some good individual efforts there, but like you said, not enough after that middle order collapse. Pastan's win, it really felt like a team effort. Anchored by Ayub, yes, but sealed by that spin bowling attack.
Puts West Indies under a bit of pressure now for the rest of the series, doesn't it? They'll need to look at that middle order, maybe sharpen up the fielding.
Definitely areas to work on.
So just to wrap up the key takeaways here, for Pakistan's win, you'd have to point to Saim Ayub's composed batting at the top.
Yep, setting that platform.
The relentless pressure from their spinners, particularly Nawaz and Mukem.
That collective squeeze in the middle overs.
And of course, that over from Mohammad Nawaz, the triple wicket blow that just turned the game on its head.
Game changer. Pure and simple. And for West Indies, well, they had that